Hello, and once more, everyone. Welcome back to my channel back here on YouTube, doing another MLB prediction video for tomorrow night's games on Fox between the Red Sox and Yankees, and the Brewers and San Francisco Giants out west. Should be two great matchups. Pitching wise, I don't know what I think about the starting pitching matchups for this series. For the first two games for each series, I just took a look at them. It's like interesting to see. I'm not really sure what I think, but I'll talk about the pitching matchups for tomorrow's games. The first two games for each series is interesting. Brewers have their number 2 starter going for tonight, and I think their number 3 or 4 starter going tomorrow. So I'll get more into that as we get through this prediction video. After going 0-2 last week, it's time to finish it off the first half on the right foot. So let's get started. And we're back here doing our prediction video. As you can see, Red Sox, Yankees. Yeah, pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game is an interesting one. Tonight, yeah, the pitching matchup for this series, for the first game and tomorrow night's game, kind of interesting. And after picking the Red Sox to win last week and failing on that prediction, I'm wrong twice last week. Got spoiled, but this week, I feel like I can get it right. Hopefully, knock on wood. Of course, with this matchup tomorrow night being Nick Pivetta and Jamison Tyone is the pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game. And talk about the Yankees. Losing 2-3 to Cincinnati Reds, which are a tough team, which is a team that's in the NL Central, which is not the best team in the Central. You lose to the Reds. It's like, where are you going from there? 2-3 to the Reds? Come on. But the Yankees, 62 wins and 27 losses. They can finish the first half of the season with 65 wins if they sweep the Red Sox. And honestly, last week I picked the home team and the road team and the Yankees to win, and the Red Sox split it. This week, I'm taking the home team again, the Yankees to win, because their lineup is pretty good. Matt Carpenter, who's hit a lot of home runs this year, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, who should be the American League MVP at this point. And there's no doubt I'm taking the Yankees in this matchup because it's a good matchup, and I like the Yankees' chances against the Red Sox in this second game of a 3-game series tomorrow night. But the pitchers for this series for game 1 and 2 tomorrow night, Pivetta and Tyone, I don't know what they do for both teams. If they match up evenly or not. And that's why I'm taking the Yankees, because I think the Yankees hitters in this matchup, the Yankees hitters I think are very good, and I think they do a lot of things. So I'm taking the Yankees hitters and the Yankees to win, because I like the Yankees hitting to get the job done. So we're going with the Yankees over the Red Sox. Next matchup. Okay. Next matchup is interesting. We're going to Milwaukee. San Francisco, Bay Area, Brewers, Giants. Yes, and again, another pitching matchup. Not quite sure what to think. Brewers are in first place in the Central and won last night 3-2. And tonight's game 2. And tonight, it's Brandon Woodruff on the mound against Alex Wood. And tomorrow night, it's Eric Lauer for the Brewers against Alex Cobb, of course. This pitching matchup, I'm not sure what to think, but the Brewers, I know what to say. The Brewers, I went to a game back in July 6th when they played the Cubs. And I saw the Cy Young winner from last year from the National League, and Corbin Burns pitch. He did pretty good. He struck out 10 batters in that game through 7 innings. But the Cubs, in the 8th inning, scored one in the 9th to win. And I saw last night the score early on was 2-0 in like the 4th or so, and the Brewers ended up winning 3-2. Brewers have been on some tight games recently, losing on walk-off, winning on walk-offs, losing in close games. And I think that's what's going to happen with this matchup tomorrow night with Eric Lauer and Alex Cobb. Plus, both teams are over 500. We know the Brewers are going to win the division. Trust me. I know the Brewers will win that division in the National League Central, most likely. As a St. Louis Cardinals fan, it's hard to watching them play. They just can't do anything. They're hitting not good in St. Louis anymore for some reason. It's not the Cardinal way like it used to be, but it should be if they can win it at least. Cardinals have the Reds. Hopefully they do better this weekend. I'll be watching closely. Overall, but I'm going to take the Giants in this matchup, because in Game 3 of a 4-game set, I I feel like the Giants pitchers tonight and tomorrow night, Alex Wood and Alex Cobb, I feel like the Giants have the better pitchers going tonight and tomorrow. Brandon Woodruff, he's definitely the number 2 starter for the Brewers. But with Eric Lauer in the mound, I'm taking the Brewers. I'm taking the Giants in this one because I think the Giants have the better matchup lineup-wise. So, go with the Yankees and the Giants this week. And if you liked today's video, please remember to watch, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends to do the same if they've not done so yet already. And please also hit the notification button below so you don't want to upload a new video. With that being said, have a nice day and stay safe. And stay tuned. Wednesday of this week, coming up next week, on my second half prediction video where I predict what teams I think make the postseason for 2022. And there is some big changes and surprises. Now, way back when, back in March, I predicted the White Sox to win the World Series in 6 games over the Dodgers. That's probably going to change the matchup, who I think is going to be in it. With that being said, hit that notification button so you know when that video comes next Wednesday. With that being said, have a nice day, stay safe, and I'll see you next week.